Alright, here we are with Noel, the final of these 8 characters on the Claude path. So, what to say about Noel? Well, he was always kinda awkward. It's kinda good, depending on how how you look at him. Basically the same thing in this game. Heals have been diminished due to factors, bloody armor, special arts being a little beefier with their self-heals and group heals such as Healing Star, adamantine armor, not adamantine, holy moly, Valiant armor with adamantine factor, so crit armor, lots of stuff. He's a good support character, utility character. He fits in a lot of little niche spots. It's pretty solid. Magic. So he's basically a Final Fantasy red mage, but he's like a bad red mage, not like an average one or a good one. He's kind of a bad red mage. So let's move on to his stats. So same deal, he's just gonna have caster stats. Poor defense. Intelligence is basically gonna be the same. It's gonna be dictated by his weapons. His weapons are fists, and ultimately they really don't have a lot of intelligence. So his intelligence is gonna be on the lower side. Definitely lower than Leon and Celine. Most likely Reyna too, I believe. However, his final weapon, his uber weapon in the remake, is actually pretty good. It gives a re-raise effect, 25%. So it's basically a... Do I have a... I don't... Can I craft one? Crafting. Welch. Oh, it's art. What am I... Brain is shutting down. It's not this one. It's probably one of these. Let's just try it.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's a revival card.
Let's go.
Okay. So it's basically this. You can use this, and this will bring you back one time. So you're in battle. You're getting absolutely wrecked. You probably have Ashton on your team, and you're just getting beat down. So boom, you drop, but you've already used a revival card on him, and boom, he's right back up, ready to get KO'd. So his final weapon on, let's see, any type of support or healing spell has a 25% chance to put a re-raise effect on the characters, which is pretty solid. Quite a digression there, but alright. So equipment, his int's gonna be low. They just don't have a lot of int on him. They're pretty good though. The fail pool nails, you're gonna get this from the arena. This nullifies back attacks from enemies. Generally, somebody on your team is gonna want this at all times. As you can see here, I put it on Welch. It's probably just messing around, just setting it up to save, getting ready, but this prevents prevents your formation from getting broken when you get back attacked. And you have super armor, and so you're never going to get broken anyways, so you're basically, you know, unless you die. But if you die, you get to retry the stage, as I've been doing in these videos, and it resets. So basically pretty good. So that's about it. He's going to get these from the arena, so you could free up an accessory slot. Other than that, it's interesting. He can't actually, or he couldn't actually, in the previous games, get petrification nullification. However, with the remake, they're giving us a new suit of armor, and this is the soul jacket. So this allows him to get petrification nullification and insta death, but the defense is very low. But keep in mind, Noel is also unique in that he gets warrior equips, so it would be directly competing with the robe of deception, which is what the mages are wearing. So it's 150 int, 230 defense. He's just going to be 190 defense, no int. So it is what it is. He needs it so that he can free up 2 accessory slots. He does get the shield, that's good, but he's not going to get any of the other mage equips. So these are just fighter equips. Dueling helm. He does get a couple like rune shoes, but those don't matter. He doesn't get any wizard boots, witch boots. And the thing that really hurts his damage, no matter how good his spells are, is he doesn't have access to the Tiara of Isis, which is 50% spell damage. So he's at a disadvantage there. Let's look at his support and healing spells. He does get Fairy Light. He gets Heal, Cure Light. He gets Cure All. So same thing with Reno. You want to use Cure All. You really don't care about Fairy Healing or Fairy Light. Although it may affect him a bit more because his intelligence is going to be low. So, I mean, you really don't want to use Fairy Light unless you have to. So healing wise, he's right up there with Reyna, but probably worse due to the intelligence stat. And one thing to note is that he doesn't have Raised Dead, and he doesn't have Angel Feather. He does have Condition Cure, but again, everybody's going to be rocking Petrification and Paralysis, the only 2 things that really matter. I mean, this spell debuffs, but generally you just fight through it. Like, you know, you just don't care. Bless and Curse, really bad. Neutralize, I mean, I guess you can do that for, you know, it's just, I don't know. So he's, I mean, he has, we'll get in there and we'll show off the spells. So he has a lot of earth stuff. There's earth stuff is very good. It's just that he's missing the stats to make it good. So let's go pick a fight.
Shouldn't you be running? This is for the better.
Okay. See if we can get more dudes.
Shouldn't you be running?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna run.
Thank heavens.
Alright. Let's go back in here.
Shouldn't you be running?
Are you serious?
Thank heavens.
There we are. Okay, so heal. We'll just do it just to get out of the way. Boom, heal. We'll do Windblade. Windblade is good. Generally, you want to keep this on. So he's going to join. Noel's going to join, I think, at level 40. So he's already going to have a, you know, a decent sized spell list. These are going to compete with, you know, Windblade is going to compete with other things, so I don't know. We'll use it just to see. So boom. Glaive. So he has really good early game spells when you don't really have access to, so we don't have access to all that crazy gear. I'm not really sure when I got the Tiara Isis. I'll have to check some other time, but I mean the earth spells are really cool. Look at that. Just a low tier earth spell. Lots of hits, super quick. Okay, Cure Light. Okay. Silence. Silence some wizards. Kind of annoying. Can do... I'm gonna die here. Okay, we can do Crushing Earth. This is also a really good move. Look at that. Pretty crazy. Magnum Tornado. Oh, I didn't do this one. Look at that. So we can inflict poison. It's a pretty good spell. Decent range. Okay, he didn't know what to think. He was like, what the hell? Alright, let's go do Magnum Tornado. It's a cool spell, but it's all over the place. It's really not reliable. Let's do Energy Arrow. Energy Arrow's terrible. Used to be good, now it's terrible. Just a long spell, you're standing there, getting whacked on. Not good. Mental Drain, I guess. Okay. Cure All, this is what you want to be using. Noel as your healer. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna up the defense. I don't want to go too high because I want to make sure they can chunk me. We'll do that. Okay, where were we? Cure All, Neutralize. I mean, if you're getting those status. Blood Skilla, this is just your drain spell, your life leech. There you go. Phone Wind, this is the one that, you know, enemies like to use. Pretty cool. Pretty cool move. Oh, am I stuck here? No. Fairy Healing. Okay. Kind of cool and magical, whimsical. Makes you feel good. Alright, Stone Rain. So this one is a cross between Ravenous Fiend and Reyna's Gravity Crush. So, chance of lowering defense. It's not an all target like Ravenous Fiend, but you know, you're dumping on top of on the dudes. You just dumping. Lower their defense, lots of hit, pretty good. Again, Noel really doesn't have the damage to back it up, but I mean, they're really good moves. So. Pretty cool. Let's do it again. Look at that. Tons of orbs. Let's see. No defense down.
It feels so warm.
Oh, well, I'm down. Okay. Alright. Where's the... This is what I like to use. I think it's cool. Alright. Now we're going to take a look at his final spell. So he learns these spells actually kind of late. Everyone else is going to learn them. I think Diaz is the latest for the fighters. 78, he's going to learn Hawkscreen Blast. Or Phoenix Blast, whatever it is now. Phoenix Drive. And Noel's going to learn these at 80 plus. I think this is like 84, 85, something like that. So, endgame spells. Earthquake's kind of unique, and it's just a single target. I mean, not a single target. It's a single hit spell, but it has a big modifier on it, like three times damage. So it's definitely, if it's your first, run through the game, you're probably not going to have... You may have break damage limit unlocked, but this really isn't going to shine until you get break damage limit unlocked, because it's just a single big hit, and reminds me of a Final Fantasy Titan summon. So it's a pretty cool move. Enough babbling, let's get it going. Boom. Big damage. Big damage. Keep in mind, this is big damage for Noel, so... Boom. Very good. So, that is Noel in a nutshell. Let's just do this. Super quick, super cool. Boom. And then we'll do this one. Look at that. I mean, he has a lot of really good spells. It's just he doesn't have the muscle. Alright, so let's nuke, and then... Well, actually, I think I'm done here. I think... Oh, I'm dead. Okay, that's fine too. So yeah, Noel, he is he is really good if you don't take Opera and you want to do Bloody Armors, because Reina cannot equip Bloody Armors, and what these do, your life is slowly going to drip away, and you're gonna need some heals to top it up. But in the meantime, you are completely immune to damage. Even you don't even need super armor while you have the bloody armor on, because it just doesn't matter. They don't care. Again, Reina cannot do that. Opera can, and she can do her healing star. Mechanically, Opera's much better than she was in previous games concerning healing star. She's still a pretty bad character, but she will actually toss out a healing star, and you'll get that warm goody goodness on your face for about 5,000. So that's really good. Again, you don't really need to do bloody armors. You can. You'll actually start... I wonder if I got any drops lately. I think you can start to get them from these enemies, actually. But, if you want to do bloody armor, Noel is very useful for that. Reina cannot do that. Another thing to note is that if you have Welch, her final weapon is going to require 3 male characters to sortie. So probably Ashton sucks, so we're gonna do that. So that's probably the team that I would use. Leon nuking screens. He's just healing, doing whatever, and then Welch's final weapon. She's gonna get massive bonuses for having 3 male party members. So Noel is also useful in those 2 situations. I don't know. That's the best I can do. He's cool for sure. He just in a real awkward place, super niche. I mean, Bloody Armors is good, super good. I mean, being invincible, not taking damage, having perma super armor, that's actually really good. So making Welch her endgame weapon be really super strong and just slapping the hell out of the game, that's also really good too, and Noel will allow that to happen. Otherwise you're going to be without a healer, or you're going to have Reyna or Opera. So alright, that's all I can do for now. I'm going to call it here. So I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye now.